Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Legs and I would absolutely love it if you love the content, if you want to support me, support the channel, if you would consider liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Helps to get the videos out there, inspires me to keep creating, and lets me know that you guys like the content. I I ran to the camera, y'all, because I thought I wasn't going to start making these tea videos until maybe like a couple more days from now, right? I ran. When I tell you things have been coming out, first off, just want to start. This is all alleged. I don't know these people in real life. This is all alleged. Obviously, we're hearing the side of, the other side, and we are not hearing Tyler's side of things. So this is all alleged. I'm not telling you guys to go send hate to anybody. I'm not telling you guys to go drag anyone in their comments. I'm just the messenger. Now, let's get into this tea. So, as you see by the title of the video, some interesting allegations have come out against Tyler, okay? Essentially, this all begins where Tyler had told Ashley that, look, there's going to be women that are going to come out and they're going to say horrible things about me, but I'm not that person anymore. I don't know about y'all, but when someone says that, I'm already bound to not believe you. Because why should I? Why should I believe that you are magically not that person? If so many people, if I got with a person and all of their exes had horrible things to say about them, that would be an immediate red flag. Immediate. When I talk to somebody, if they tell me constantly that all these people have problems in their life, oh, I'm gone. So anyway, basically, some of Tyler's exes have come out and they have been making some comments on TikTok. Let's begin. This girl, Nick Graves 12, she came out and she said, when he told Ashley there will be people that will tell you some horrible things about me, but I am not that person anymore. I was like, red flag. Tam Bam here comments, yes, that gave me pause about him. Sierra Janice says, what stories? Then this girl, Jackie, comments and says, he lied and said he doesn't have kids when he does. 3 to be exact. Lied, cheated, stole, gaslit me, etc. Then Jackie continued, he is the biggest liar, gaslighter, cheater, and thief, allegedly. And as I said, it's all alleged. Thief? Paige says, I dated him too. He's all of the above and still owes me stuff also. Then Watching with So says, OMG, why is he stealing from you ladies? Okay. Then we get more info. And I'm going to put some videos from the wonderful Storytime with Ricky because she's the true Love is Blind lady. I'm going to put her video here and then we'll come back and talk.
Sperm donor my fucking ass. Tyler from Love is Blind season 7 was very active in all of his children's lives up until a year ago when he decided to ditch them and pretend like they didn't exist. And the baby mama's mom posted the proof on Instagram. All them little messages he tried to delete and scrub his Instagram clean of his kids, she posted, oh, look at them at a pumpkin patch. Look at them children. That's from his account. So he used to have kids, but now he doesn't have kids. Now he's just a donor. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a Christmas photo and matching onesies? Is that giving donor to you? Because it's giving active father. The baby mother's mom, Love to Go, posted all these pictures on her TikTok and her Instagram. And you can, the hashtags speak for themselves. Hashtag who throws their kids away for a show. Hashtag they love their daddy. Hashtag deadbeat dad. Excuse me? Can I tell you that multiple people directly involved in the situation, and when I mean directly involved, came to me with this story that this whole sperm donor was nonsense and that he was an active father? I mean, 3 or 4 different people with the exact same story. This person said, I can confirm he has three children. It was not a sperm donor situation from what he told everyone. He told everyone a very different story. Him and his family were extremely active in their lives, as you can see from the photos. They spend holidays together. Showed you that. Him and his mom have scrubbed the kids from their social media, but they were posted everywhere. I even have screenshots of the mom calling these children her grandchildren. Do you do that if you're just a donor? This is literally Tyler's mom saying, I have the cutest grandson ever. Do you do that when you're just a donor? Do your donor kids that you have nothing to do with hang out with your family? You spend Christmas with them, hang out with their grandmother? I don't fucking think so, sir. He is trying to get out of this on a technicality because the mother of his children primarily dates women and identifies as a lesbian. In fact, he was so active in their lives that he owes $30,000 in child support for these children, allegedly. Love is Blind Season 7 filmed in October of 2023, and he was in communication with his children even when he got his phone back after filming and then mysteriously decided that he wasn't going to be present in their lives anymore. If you guys want to see the photos for yourself, please go to baby mom's, the kids' grandmother's Instagram or TikTok. TikTok is Lavetta Thomas 0. Instagram is Love to Go, go spelled Geaux. Now, I do know that on the upcoming episodes, he is going to tell Ashley that he is a donor. And he's going to say that the kids don't know what he looks like. Now, I don't know if that is the narrative that he has painted this entire time. I do not know if the news coming out right now is Ashley's first time hearing it. But I certainly hope she did not marry this man under the guise that he was just a donor and didn't have any children. This man very much has children. It is obvious that he is very active in their lives, or was very active in their lives until he decided that he didn't want kids anymore and just discarded of them. But it sounds like he definitely does not tell her the full truth on camera during filming, and he downplayed the hell out of having children. We already know based on my previous video that he lied to multiple women, and whenever women ask him, he says that he does not have children. I'm sorry, but I don't care how a child was conceived. If you are active in their life and you are financially supporting them to the point where you're going to owe child support for these kids, if you stop taking care of them, you have kids. It is absolutely horrendous to remove yourself from their lives because it's no longer convenient for you to have children. Now, I hear the complexities of the situation are quite intense as far as how the children were conceived and the agreement between him and the baby mama. But to me, all of that is quite irrelevant. It's quite obvious that this man was a very active parent, is now denying his children. I'm sure you guys can find the documents on the court-ordered child support if you guys look. It's out there. It's public information. The grandmother from the mom's side confirmed it. So did the 2 other sources. Again, that's a public document that you guys can find on your own. And spoiler alert, Ashley does end up marrying Tyler. Ashley and Tyler are going to get married on this season of Love is Blind. So I just pray to God that this is not the first time she is hearing all of this information and that Tyler was forthcoming about it. However, it is going to make me side-eye her if she is okay with this man having children and acting like they don't exist. Overall, this is just really disappointing because there's children involved and Tyler just is not the man that he presented himself to be to all of us. The crying, the praying, he really presented himself like a stand-up guy, and any guy who can leave their children high and dry and act like they don't exist and cry sperm donor just because of the mother's sexual preference is not a good guy. I do know that the Love is Blind Season 7 reunion is actually filming this upcoming week, so I pray that this information is brought up at the reunion. They have more than enough time to bring it up. And we get an explanation, a thorough explanation, not a lie. So Nick and Vanessa, do your job. I do know that the baby mother is going to eventually tell her side and she is going to come forward. So I will be looking out for that and I will keep you guys updated. And there's more.
So, if you ain't watched through the whole entire video, essentially, Tyler has 3 kids. 3 kids who he was an active father in their life, okay? He basically said, oh, the kids were conceived via sperm donor. You know, he's trying to kind of push it off that he had donated to the bank, and that is how the kids were conceived. However, it has been busted that that is not the fact. There are multiple pictures of this man with these kids out. The grandmother has confirmed it. The baby mama has confirmed it. There are even posts out there of him wishing the baby mama happy birthday. All of these different things. I do want to read this one little post that was in the video, and it says, so I would like to stay anonymous, but I can confirm he has 3 children. It was not a donor situation. From what he told everyone a very different story. He and his family were extremely active in their lives. They spent holidays together previously. He and his mom have scrubbed the kids from their social media, but they were posted everywhere, IG and Facebook. It's so wild. When he posted he was cast, I was shocked. Then there are pictures, there are some pictures, and of course, kids' faces are blocked out because they're kids, but these are they're triplets, but they're not triplets. There's twins in one. Apparently, the twins have his last name, allegedly. I did not verify that, but they have his last name. And then here is even a post of him wishing the baby mama a happy birthday. Happy birthday to the best baby moms and best friends. I don't know what the bottom part says, but it doesn't matter. Happy birthday to the best baby moms. Baby moms. And then she's tagged Bree Thomas too. So what's interesting to me is that he was in the kids' lives. It seems like he was a very active father, and then all of a sudden he got on this show and tried to scrub the kids. Other exes have came forward and said that he is not always very forthcoming about his children. Again, I will put the video here.
Tyler from Love is Blind took $10,000 from his ex-girlfriend and never paid her back. And I have the screenshots. If you didn't know, Tyler's ex-girlfriends have been coming forward information about him, and it is not good. So the first girlfriend said he is the biggest liar, gaslighter, cheater, and thief. And girlfriend number 2 jumped in the comments and said, I dated him too. He's all of the above and still owes me stuff. And that stuff is 8 racks. This is the formal judgment that was filed against Tyler. Let me move out of the way so you guys can see. I obviously blocked out all of her information, but you guys can see here at the bottom that she filed a judgment against him for $8,000 because she lent him $10,000 and he only paid her back $2,000. But there's more. I have screenshots of their conversation regarding him owing her money. As you can see here, as you're talking to me like a child, she says, it's okay, we'll figure out a time to call then so I can listen. Like, she's being really, really nice, obviously, because this man owes her money. Paige, stop talking to me like my mother. If you want money until the damn check comes, I'll pay you, but don't talk down to me. She's literally saying, I'm not trying to. What am I saying that's bad? I don't want you to be upset at all. I'm asking is to be on a call, please. Like, she's being very sweet. He says, I just talked to you on Thursday. I can't see the end of this message because the record button's in the way. You can see here that she's asking him, are you going to pay me from whatever you get paid from your job? You guys can read here. He says, no, I'm going to just disappear and never talk to you again because I'm a thief. My whole plan in life was to fake love you and get money from you. She says, so you're saying you will or you won't pay me back with that money from your payout of work. Loaning money to people usually ruins relationships. So I'm sorry I ever did this because if I didn't, this wouldn't be happening. He says, no, people not putting in real effort and actually giving a fuck about the other person ruins relationships. So blame whatever you. Why are we getting off the topic of you paying me my coin and trying to act like I'm doing something wrong by not putting in real effort and actually giving a fuck? But you owe me 10 bands. Bruh, that's gaslighting at its finest. Red fucking flag. And then obviously in these messages here, he's completely ignoring the girl. She says, maybe one day you'll take some accountability and hopefully you won't do this to someone else. I'm glad you think stealing my money is funny. And here's another one. I don't know if they're like a little out of order. You get the fucking point. He owes her money and he ain't trying to pay. He literally says to him, I shouldn't even have to ask. I don't know who you think you're talking to. You, sir, you owe me money. He says, you'll get the money as soon as I do. I'm doing everything I can, but you aren't going to talk to me crazy. I'm not talking to you crazy. You also said you'd start paying me, but you haven't. We never came to an agreement, so stop. She literally asked him, do you want to come to one now? He said, yeah, let's hear it. What can you pay monthly? And he says, I don't know. I don't have a job. Brokey! What is with Netflix casting these men that don't have jobs? So I asked her details about the situation and she said, I lent him 10, he paid me back 2. He said he would pay me back the rest and still hasn't. He paid me back $2,000 in May of 2023. So 5 months before Love is Blind filmed, he still owes me $8,000. I did ask her what he told her about having kids and she sent me a screenshot about that, but she asked me not to share it, so I won't. I sent a screenshot, but initially he told me he didn't have kids. Then my friend found pics from his mom's Facebook page with all the kids. So I know people in my last video were like, what's wrong with him having kids? The issue is not him having kids. It's him lying about having kids, which again, we haven't seen the new episodes of Love is Blind. So maybe he is very forthcoming with Ashley. having children. Or maybe he downplays it and says that he was a donor. That's the extent of it. But based on the picture, the kids being in your life and your mom's life doesn't seem like it's just a donor situation or your typical donor situation. A little bit more details on the situation. He didn't pay his rent. They issued him a failure to pay and to vacate. Let him the money to pay it. But then after he paid what he owed, he continued to not pay. So then they evicted him. But he moved out before they actually had to remove his stuff. But he lied about stuff early on and would gaslight me, as you can see in the messages, when we would fight. So she did ultimately file a judgment for the remaining $8,000, which he still has not paid. This is a picture of them together. This is the picture that is on the top of all of their text messages together. I did blur out her face because she asked me to. And Tyler is currently still trolling her by liking all of her comments she's been posting about him owing her money. This is not nearly as important, but worth mentioning. She said that she let him borrow this sweatshirt and he never gave it back and then was posting pictures on it. And I only mentioned that because the last girl said that he kept her sunglasses and also posted pictures in them. Like, sir, give these women back their stuff. And if you're not gonna give it back, like, at least don't post it on the gram like it's yours. Brokey. Yeah. What do you guys think about this tea on Tyler? Now, I will do a spoiler video because I do, in fact, know Ashley and Tyler's fate. Some people just want the tea and not the spoiler, so I will do that in another video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
So, as I said, it looks like he is not typically very forthcoming about these children. He's not telling these women. He will downplay it. And then, to compound that, allegedly, he owes women money. Allegedly, he has been stealing from these women, owes them money, and he decides that he's just going to ditch them instead of paying back what he owes. He owes this one ex $8,000. Now, it's not very clear, obviously, if Ashley has been made aware of this information, maybe behind the scenes, maybe off camera, but I will have a lot of questions for Ashley if she is aware of this and she has decided that she's going to look past this man who has stolen from multiple exes, allegedly, who owes exes money, who is a cheater, and who has multiple kids running around that he chooses not to be a part of their life after he got cast on a reality show. Anyway, I'm just the messenger, y'all. So we will see. I'm sure the developments will continue to come out. Stay subscribed to the channel because you know I bring you guys the Love is Blind tea as well as recaps. But yeah, that's it. I had to run. I had to run to the camera, y'all, at 6 a.m. my time here because I was so like... Anyway, if you made it to this point of the video, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Turn the bell on so you know when there's new developments in these stories. I will come back to y'all. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!